Let's talk about one of the few isekais that has came out this season, and that is I Shall Survive Using Potions. Now, this anime is hilarious, and I love the MC. Now, if you like Saving 80k Gold, if you like that isekai that came out in January, then you'll really enjoy this one because the main character, Karu, she will remind you just like Misora, because they have the same type of vibe about getting that money and also not trying to have no extra BS, because Karu in this anime, she's so goddamn funny. And also, this anime has a very interesting first episode because the way that she gets to the isekai world is interesting, because the god of earth essentially slices her in half on accident, and that's how she dies. And it's crazy because I'm like, damn, you accidentally get killed by the god? That is insane. And also, one of the things I haven't seen in most isekai is like she's actually able to say goodbye to like her family and friends, because you know most isekai, they don't do that. If they do that, it's like later on in the series, where this one is like right then and there the god allows her to basically see her family and friends. And then when she gets to the other world, she talks to that god and she gets some very OP abilities. She made sure that she would get OP, but the most OP ability that she gets is she can create any type of potion that she wants, and it can be in any type of container that she wants it to be. And we saw that she's very broken with it, because in the most recent episode, she basically imagined one of those potions and she made it like poison and put inside somebody's belly, basically, because she just imagined it inside somebody's stomach, and that was poison and it killed them like that. And I'm just like, damn, that is very OP. I said she could use that like crazily. Like, I'm like, dog, that's up there as one of the most OP type of like powers in isekai, because dog, if she can imagine poison already in your body, I'm like, dog, majority of y'all favorite isekai characters are getting packed up by her just because of stuff like that. I'm not saying like Rimuru, because Rimuru is very broken, but just like, you know, your standard, you know, Mushiko Trase type of characters, you know, would die like that. But yes, I digress though. But Karu is hilarious, and I love that she does not take shit from anyone, because each time that she gets in trouble, or just like some type of trouble, or like too much attention is being drawn to her, she always finds a way to get the fuck out of that city, and like she leaves that city so goddamn fast, and it's so goddamn funny. So in this world, they don't have potions, so like she doesn't know that at first, and she's just giving these potions away, and then next thing you know, she gets a call from like the count, and he's like, oh, he wants her to come in, and eventually she knocks out this one girl, makes her go to sleep, and like takes her maid outfit and disguises herself as a maid, and then steals all the stuff that was in the room, and eventually leaves to the next town. Then she does it again, where she's working at basically this restaurant, but then next thing you know, the prince takes a liking to her, and she's like, I don't like you at all. And then she eventually says deuces, and then that prince actually follows her to the next town, and she comes up with this lie saying like, yeah, that was my sister, that was not me. And like, it's just funny because she does not like the prince at all. She's like, dog, you suck, I do not want to have anything to do with you at all. So there's a lot of funny things that I love here, and like I love the interactions that she has with all the characters, because she gives this one potion to this one knight, because the knight, she feels like she's way too old now, and like she's out of the dating league, and so she gives her this potion. This potion makes her look younger and all that, and now she's super strong. And she gives this potion to this horse, and now this horse can move super fast. So like you basically find out that her potions are very, very OP, and like she's basically seen as this goddess slash saint because of the connection that she has with the goddess, because her and the goddess are friends. So you see there's this battle that's happening right now in the anime, like over like, oh, this, you know, like the church, they want like the person that's close to the goddess, because you know the church is always thinking like, oh, we need to be the ones that have, you know, some type of closeness to God type shit. So you know, now there's like this war happening, but like she's stopping that shit slowly. But we did see in the most recent episode that she's about to get attacked because she was feeling overconfident. But we'll see what happens in the next episode. She'll probably find a way to like save everybody, because that's what always happens. But I love this one because it's so goddamn funny when it comes to her interactions with people. And the funny thing is, when it comes to most female characters that are put in isekai, they're always worried about, you know, getting that money, where, you know, like the guys, they worried about getting a goddamn harem and, you know, fantasy bullshit, where the girls are actually worried about getting that money and actually having a good life, where the guys are just worried about, you know, some pussy. And, you know, pussy they probably more than likely will not get at all either in the anime, unless it's that Labyrinth one, where that one was about that. Most of the time the female MCs, they about getting that money and not taking shit from no one. But yes, this one's been phenomenal. If you've not seen this, go watch it. It's on Crunchyroll, you know, hop on a pirate ship, watch it that way too though. It's one of the few isekai we have this season. Trust me, I will be talking about I'm in Love with the Villainess, because that's another really good isekai from this season. So another thing I really liked is how when there was a scene where she had to go to the castle, and she was basically talking to shit about like how when it comes to noblemen and then kings and all them, and like how they basically treat their wives and all that, and how their wives have to have like all this extra stuff when it comes to like the way they have to dress and all this other things. So I like the way she was having this discussion with them, because she was tearing them them down, saying, and like even the queen was crying because basically, you know, the queen, they have to basically get along with all these people that don't get along with them, that are probably sneak dissing them, and then all on top of like their husband having side pieces and all this other stuff. And she was breaking down all the system and saying how there's only like a few when it comes to certain nobles that are actually really good. So that was a scene that I really like, because she was breaking that shit down, saying like, yeah, this is why this shit is ass and blah, blah and all that. And I love that. And I just love the interaction she has with certain people, because when she's actually working at that restaurant, one of the other things that she does is like she'll explain people like certain thing about economics and all this other stuff, like how to grow your business, all this other things, because she's trying to use, you know, knowledge from her past life, because she was a businesswoman. So she's trying to use some of this knowledge from her past life, you know, to make, you know, extra change on the side, because she's always about making that money. And then eventually when she goes to this other town, she goes into like a workshop, because with her ability to make anything, any potion into a certain container, or make any container and all that, she starts making certain things that way she can sell it that way. So like she's always thinking with her head, because she's like, yo, I'm gonna find this way to make extra money. And that's what I really love about her, because like she always about making money and also trying to like better people's life. Because when she gets to this other town, the one thing I like is that she's trying to help like all the people that are sick, and especially like all the kids that are sick, because she's trying to help them. But she's on top of that, like she's wearing a mask, and also she can like change her hair color and other things. And another funny thing I forgot to mention is that she can use any type of language and write and all that, so she can understand animals. So like it's kind of funny, so you know, some Dr. Dolittle type shit. But yes, I really love Karu as main character, because she's so goddamn good though. But like this season is filled with a lot of fantasy anime, and I think honestly only like 2 isekai, and I think it's just these 2, because there's not that many at all, which is surprising, but I'm happy too, because fantasy does need to start taking its like, you know, throne back, because too many times people think that, oh, every fantasy anime is isekai, when it's like, it's not. Like, dog, they did not get reincarnated. It's just a fantasy anime. But I'm happy that fantasy came fully swinging this season. They pushed the isekai out. They're like, dog, this gonna be a fantasy season. Y'all gonna get actual, traditional, real fantasy, not that isekai bullshit. Even though majority of the fantasy, when it comes like with guys, they still follow, especially like the meh fantasy, they will follow the trends of like isekai, like that stupid VVO, whatever that BS one is that came out this season. That one follows that traditional like isekai BS. But yes, I Shall Survive using potion has been really good, and I love her. I love Karu so far. She's one of my favorite MCs, like when it comes to female MCs already, just because she reminds me so much of Mishra from Saving 80K, that like I'm just like, y'all got the same wavelength, y'all on the same vibe when it comes to not putting up with nobody and about getting y'all goddamn money though. But if you enjoyed the video, why not like? If you think, you dislike, subscribe, all that. But yes, I really love this one. If y'all have not seen it, go watch it, because this one will have you rolling because of just the way she acts with all these characters. Also watch I'm in Love with the Villainess, because that's another one that is really, really goddamn funny though. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.